Hey guys, how to here? So in this new exciting episode I am going to tile a floor with natural stone, more precise travertine. So I'm going to put that stone onto this floor, and of course at a later stage all on these walls here. So yeah, at the moment everything is waterproofed. You can see all that on my other video, because I've done a video especially with all this waterproofing that I've done in this room. So meanwhile I'm just going to jump straight to it because it's quite late. It took me about almost all day just to cut them. Now they are already cut. I will just have to lay them down. Now between tiling and between tiles and stone is going to be a big difference. Now usually the stone you cannot just cut it with a normal cutter for the tiles, and you'll just have to cut them manually with the grinder or with the wet machine. So each and every one, it had to be cut outside. I just used a grinder with water and water. So yeah, that took me all day just to do the cuts for this floor. All right, so the adhesive, it's already prepared, and we just have to start to lay all those tiles. Now the spacing in between them are going to be 7 mil, and I'm going to use these spacers right here. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Let's just jump on it. I messed a little bit around with the adhesive because I want to fully cover this waterproof system, and as you can see it has some small holes in it, and that's why I went a few times up and down, because I want to cover those holes. Once the adhesive is going to go in, it's just going to grab with the one at the surface, and it's going to hold my tile onto the floor, onto the mat, if you want. And here we go, that is our first tile. And then the next one. Then I'm just going to level them up after my first row is going to be in. So alright guys, you saw it's not that difficult. Our first row, it's all in place. Now this tile I'm just going to put them brick style. So next one is just going to be in the middle of the other two, and so on. Yeah, at this point I'm just going to put the camera on time lapse because it's just going to be a repetitive way of doing it. Before I'm going to do that, don't forget, it's a very good idea just to put some adhesive even on the back of the tile, because in this case it's a quite large format. And if you are going to apply it on the back, you are going to be sure that it's going to stick on the surface of the floor, and you are not going to have any problem at a later stage. So, alright, let's do this. Alright guys, so I kind of finished late last night. I had to do another mix and I just stopped because it was too late and I didn't want to bother the neighbors. So I just left it like that and I'm going to leave it like that. I cannot tile at the moment because if I will do, I will need to wait almost all day for the adhesive to go off. So I'm just going to start onto that wall and I'm going to leave that small bit for tonight before I'm going to finish. So yeah, at the moment I'm just going to start on that wall. I already done my settings. I know where the tiles are going to go. So let's just start tiling at this point. Okay guys, so I almost finished with the tiles, with the stone tiles. I believe we are now right around 95%. I will still leave that corner without any tiles because my bathtub is going to be a little bit bigger than all that, with about 5 mil. So probably that is going to create me some problems. That's why I didn't tile that corner. But as you can see, everything is done, most of it. So now the adhesive, it went off. I just done this bit here, which is fresh, and I'm just going to leave that bit. But meanwhile, I'm just going to start to grout all this side, probably even the floor, except that small bit over there. So let's start to grout. Okay guys, so this is going to be the end of this video. Is going to continue on my next video with all the sanitary fittings to be installed and the rest of the tiles to be laid. So at this point, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.